Welcome back to the Comprehensible Input English vlog. Today I'm back in Ho Chi Minh City, specifically Chinatown, and I'm going to explore this area and bring you guys along with me. I'm really looking forward to seeing this neighborhood because there's a lot of nice food and architecture, and it's just an older part of the city, so there's a lot of history around here. I'm at this temple. It is called, actually correction, it's a pagoda. It's called Tien Hao Pagoda, and it looks really famous as it's got 3,500 reviews on Google. This is the outside. You can see some of the detail along the wall here. It's really insanely beautiful. You can tell someone spent a lot of time carving all this intricate detail into it. Okay, I'm inside now. And you can see there's some incense burning. People come here and pray for good fortune or luck in their business and stuff. So there's a lot of incense burning. There's a big cauldron here with a lot of incense poked into it. It's a really beautiful temple. So much detail on the top there. See, that's the back side of the temple. I wonder how old this temple is. This looks like some sort of miniature replica. That is really cool. This is our first stop here in Chinatown, and we're gonna go check out other parts of this neighborhood as well. Chinatown is also called Chợ Lớn. I know I'm putting a Spanish twist on it, but that's how I would pronounce it. I wonder where it got that name from, because to me it sounds a little bit like Spanish. Like I would hear that name in a Spanish-speaking country, Chợ Lớn, but I'm sure it's got a different meaning here in Vietnam. So I'll put the reason on the screen. Anyway, I am walking to another temple. It's a little bit busy today. It's just before noon, so it's just before lunchtime. People are going out to their favorite lunch spots. It's also the middle of the week. It's Wednesday. People are working, and right around noon, everybody goes and finds something to eat. I'm definitely gonna be doing the same because I love Chinese food. I also wanna say I really enjoy exploring the Chinese communities or Chinatowns in any city I go to, because they usually have a lot of history. And you can see how they've adapted Chinese cooking to the local flavors or the local ingredients that they can get their hands on. So it's always a little bit different than what you would get in China, and it's always really fun to see. Okay, I'm on my way now. I'm at this main road, and I really like these trees that they have here. So these trees are massive. They've been growing here for a long time. This was definitely planned ahead and just adds some greenery to the city. I wish there was more streets like this, but it's nice to see. Looks like there's some sort of open air market over there. I might actually go look at that right after I go visit this temple. I'm only a block or so away from the next temple. It's gonna be similar to the last one where we're at, but we're gonna go spot the differences at this temple and see what is different. And we've got a really crazy intersection here. I hear a lot of horns, some sirens. That guy just waved at me. I love the Grab drivers here. They're always really nice. And the ones that can speak a little bit of English always try to speak with me. And sometimes it's hard to understand them, but I try to speak back with them as well. We can't speak in Vietnamese because my Vietnamese is non-existent, but we try to communicate either way. I want to show you this building here. It really looks out of place with how tall it is, and it's oddly really green. Most buildings are neutral colored, like somewhere on the gray scale, but that's a big green building, and it's almost definitely for a residence. It's almost definitely an apartment building. Anyway, let's wait for the light to turn green so we can cross this road, because I do not want to get hit. Okay, here is the next temple. Looks a little bit smaller. A lot of plants out front, which is really nice to see. But it's essentially serves the same purpose. There's places where you can light your incense, where you can place your incense, and places where you can go pray as much as you want. Oh, actually they have a water feature over here. This looks really nice, actually. Someone has been taking really good care of this. When people come here, they put their incense in, and then they pray as long as they want. So very cool to see. It's nice to learn about different religions and different cultures as well. We've got a lot of brand new electric bikes here, or electric scooters. These are full-size scooters. And what we just saw at the beginning of the lineup is like smaller scooters that you don't need a license to drive. That over there is unmistakably a gold store. The gold lettering and the red building, you can tell from a mile away that that's a gold store. And there's a lot of gold stores in Vietnam. A lot of people like to invest by purchasing gold. I mean, it's always been a good way to invest for the longest time, so it's nice to see. I'm in that open air market I was telling you about now. Seems like a mix of different things. I saw some food coming in. Now I'm in this meat area. I don't think it's open much longer. It seems just like a morning market. It's nice to see. They take up this whole street. Local markets are some of my favorite places to go because you can just see what normal people are buying every day. You can see what's being sold. Vegetables or shrimp, fish. You can see what is popular in the city. Yeah, I'm out of the market. I'm on the street. I'm back on the street now, and we're walking towards a larger market, a dedicated market building. And we're gonna go see what they have inside there. If they have like a food court area, maybe I'll eat in there, but if not, it'll still be cool to see what kind of things they're selling inside of the market. There's a lot to talk about in a market. Here we have a car dealership. So this is a Volkswagen dealership, and that is somewhere you go to buy a brand new car. Most dealerships sell new cars, some sell used cars, but most of the time you go there to buy new cars. This one is Volkswagen Golden. Underneath, Golden Residence. Wow, look at this building. This whole residential building is yellow. That seems a little crazy. I don't know if I could live in a yellow building. Let me know in the comments if you could live in a yellow building. Also, I want to know if you've ever been to Ho Chi Minh City, or if you live in Ho Chi Minh City, what is your favorite district or neighborhood? Put it down in the comments and let me know what is your favorite district. This looks to be some sort of dumpling store. I really like dumplings, so maybe I'll stop there and eat, but here's a better look at this building. It looks like a giant yellow piece of butter. It's funny that I say that because at my university in Alberta, I went to the University of Alberta and we had this building called the Butter Dome. And it was this giant recreation building that had sports areas inside. And it's also where we wrote most of our final exams. And this whole building had no windows, and it was just a giant building that was covered in yellow panels. I'll put a picture of it up here and you'll see why it was called the Butter Dome, because it was just all yellow. Anyway, here we have a church actually. So this is not a temple. This is a Christian church. You don't see too many of these here in Vietnam, but there are definitely some. And in my previous video, I walked by probably one of the most famous, the Saigon Cathedral. And you know, a lot of them actually have like, are colored uniquely. So they're pink. This one's like a peach color, and there's some like vibrant colors that they use for the churches here, which is pretty unique as well. Anyway, here's a statue of Mother Mary. It's nice to see different religions coexisting and there not being any issues, but you could definitely tell we're still in Chinatown because there's this Chinese inspired architecture and then the cross, Christian cross at the top. Take a look at all these decorations. I think they're plastic flowers and they don't look real, but it's always funny to see countries that have like whole blocks, whole sections dedicated to just one item or one type of item. Like on the previous block, they were selling plastic containers, plastic totes, plastic bowls, and it was just 10 stores with the same thing, the exact same thing. Okay, here we are. We're at the market. So this is Binh Tay Market. Let's go in there and check it out. This is the outdoor section. They've got some food over here. Some dried noodles. A lot of different things. Here's a closer look of the main entrance. We're gonna go in there right now. You can see on the outside, they have motorcycle parking over there. And here they have the main entrance, Binh Tay. It looks like there are backpacks over there and clothing items, but I also see like a courtyard in the middle that I really want to go see. So you can see there's like a courtyard here. There's a water fountain, maybe, in the middle. And then there's like a loop you can do into each different section. So I came in from over here. That's the main entrance. This is nice. I like to see this kind of thing. It just adds to the experience of going to a market when it's just more than vendors. There's a little bit something extra. Anyway, let's go explore the first section where I came in from to see what kind of things they're selling there. I've only seen a little bit of food, but maybe there is some more because it is 11:30, so should be some food around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm making my way to the second floor. I'm taking this staircase now, and there is clothes. Actually, you can see the signs are in English and Vietnamese. You can tell exactly where you're going. You can get a better look of the staircases I took up. Two staircases, a pair of staircases. This right here is the main entrance. I'm guessing over there is like a luggage, handbag, backpack area. Over there looks like there are some textiles, so you can buy wholesale textiles. And then over there it seems like the men's area. And I just walked through the ladies and children area, so I'm gonna go check out the men's area. Okay, so I'm on a balcony now. So here is the market, and out here is the view from the outside. So you can see the motorcycle parking out front. Everything is well parked. Like there's no disorder here. You can easily get to any bike you want to. And I'm pretty sure the motorcycle attendants make sure that it looks really nice like this. So there's no chaos and disorder over here. Anyway, that's the main entrance where I came from. And this is like the main walkway into the market. So you can see there's different vendors out front. There's a beverage vendor there. Pretty sure this is a bank giving away free things. And there's another vendor on this side selling different things. There's also delivery drivers here for Viettel and Shopee that are delivering different goods either to here or from here to different areas. So yeah, it's a pretty nice market. Like I like this yellow color they have. I'm gonna keep walking through the men's area. I just walked a little bit through there. So not a lot of men's clothes up there. So I came down back to the first floor. See the different kinds of things they're selling here. Kitchen related items over here. Got some dry ingredients. It seems like I'm getting hotter and hotter towards the food area. A lot of dried stuff, mushrooms, and I think those are sea cucumbers. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear drizzle on this tarp. So it's raining a little bit outside. Got all these little dry shrimp here. You can definitely smell the dry fish. It's not an unpleasant smell, but it's an unmistakable fishy smell. I actually kind of like it. Anyway, I'm back outside now. I did do quite a bit of walking out here, but I didn't really find like a definitive food area, just a couple stalls. And it didn't seem like Chinese food to me, so I really want to eat some good Chinese food, maybe some dim sum, or some kind of noodle would be really delicious. Yeah, you can see here, or I don't know if you can see, but the rain is already coming down, so I'm gonna have to stay in the market until it stops raining. Okay, I'm done at the market and I'm feeling a little bit hungry now. I have been walking quite a lot, so I'm gonna go find somewhere to eat. I saw a couple places on the map that look really delicious, so I'm gonna make my way there. If I see anything better along the way, then I'll stop and maybe I'll eat there instead. So this Chinatown has been really nice so far. There's a lot to see here, a lot of different food options. But so far, my favorite Chinatown in any city has been the Bangkok Chinatown. That is one of my favorite Chinatowns in the world. Actually, I would say it's my favorite so far. Obviously, I haven't been to every Chinatown, but that is definitely my favorite. And I think it has something to do with it being one of the oldest Chinatown in the world. There's so much history there, so many unique, cool places to see that are completely different from the rest of Bangkok. I also really like the night market that they have there that stretches along the whole main street, and you can try so many different unique foods at that night market. I just love it. If you've been to that Chinatown in Bangkok, let me know. Put that down in the comments and let me know if you tried any cool and unique foods at that Chinatown. Damn, I'm so tempted to go eat some ice cream right now. I love mishui. If I had already eaten lunch, I'll stop there in a heartbeat, but I should eat some real food first before I go eat some ice cream or dessert. It's funny that I was saying that because just across the street, there's a restaurant there and it looks really good. So I think I'm gonna eat there. I don't think it's Chinese food. I think it's Vietnamese food, but after that, I can go to the mishui that's right there and have some dessert. This is the spot. I think it says Saigon. See what kind of food they have here. This is what I got. Some noodles, fried chicken, some sauce, and a drink. Yeah, I just finished at the restaurant, Saigon. It was actually really good. For the price I paid, I think that was one of the best meals I've had in a little while. I paid 80K and it came with this jjajangmyeon Korean style noodle and some Korean fried chicken with some sweet chili sauce on the side. And it was like a decent amount of food. Like I'm not hungry anymore. Obviously, I'm gonna go to the mishui over there. But the jjajangmyeon black bean sauce was really nice and the fried chicken was nice and crispy. Although I do wish it was boneless chicken, but for 80K, I think that was a really good deal and it was a nice meal as well. So I'm definitely gonna come back to this place. I'll bring my brother here and I'll show him as well because he loves Korean food too. Now they did offer dessert there as well, but you know, I have to have my mishui and it was just across the street. So there's no reason not to go there and get a nice ice cream cone. Here we go. Yeah, I've got my ice cream cone. It's a vanilla ice cream. A regular cone. So good. For 10,000 dong, or roughly 50 cents Canadian, you really cannot go wrong with this ice cream. You could see the ice cream is running down because it's so hot today. I think it's like 35 degrees today, and it definitely feels like it. Anyway, that's the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed exploring a small part of Chinatown with me. I definitely want to come back to this neighborhood. There's a lot to see here, a lot of different foods to try. And I didn't try Chinese food today, I had Korean food, but it's close enough. So I'm gonna have to come back and maybe get some nice dim sum or a nice Chinese noodle. And I definitely want to eat some more of that. Also, I wanted to mention that I'm gonna be going to China, specifically Beijing, China, at the end of July. So if you have any recommendations for that time, let me know. It's going to be my first time in China, so I'm really looking forward to that. I really want to explore China because there's just so much to see there. I love Chinese food and I love Chinese culture, so I'm really looking forward to that. If you see me or my brother on the streets in Beijing, come say hi. We'd love to talk to you guys. We'll stop what we're doing and we'll have a nice conversation in English. Hopefully I see you there. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.